Mr. and Mrs. Rivera. We are here to talk to you about your situation. So this is our presentation.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with giving you guys a suggested monthly budget. This is gonna start September 1st after the lease in Children's Daycare has kind of timed out. So going over everything that's been changed, we got rid of pretty much all of the streaming platforms. We just kept the bundle of the Disney, Hulu, and SBN because they get a discount for their Verizon. We canceled the gym membership. We limited going out to eat to once a month. We canceled Luna's private training sessions, so now she just has the general gymnastics. And the daycare will no longer continue as the grandparents, Marco's grandparents, have just retired and have said that they would watch them. So go ahead. So after taking out all the taxes and everything, Marco's new salary will be $70,822.50, and Jenna's will be $44,730. The reason Jenna's is now different is because she was given an increased work salary as she has been given an extra job of becoming a bidder for her company.
Okay. Aren't I, Jenna?
You're Jenna?
Yes. So you, rather than she?
Sorry, I didn't know who was who.
Alright, so this is what we have for your guys' savings. For your guys' emergency fund, we're gonna set aside $400 each month. So in 5 years, you should have 3 months of total expenses. And then for retirement, we're gonna have you guys contribute $8,000 a year to your 401k. So this way you can meet the $4,000 match up from your employer. And this will be done through a monthly budget of $666.67 a month. Then the Roth IRA will be tackled after we can do student loans and credit debt is eliminated in 5 years. And then for college savings, we're gonna use Michigan's 529 education saving plan to save for Nico and Luna's higher education. And for this, we're gonna put $450 a month for Luna and $400 a month for Nico. And you guys will get a 6% return rate. And by when Luna's 18, she will have $75,447 saved, and Nico will get $67,000 by that time. And for housing, I know you guys didn't understand what the PMI was. So that is the amount you pay until you reach your full equity since there wasn't a large payment put down. And this should be paid off by the end of 2024. And this will be by contributing at $2,561.95 a month for 30 years, or allow you guys to pay off your debt with a 5.5 interest rate.
And another thing that you guys will be able to afford during this time period of trying to pay off most of your debts is your student loans. So if you contribute $302 a month, you can pay off your student loans completely in 5 years and 9 months. So that will be it.
So this is your guys' total debt balance for credit cards. As you can see, you have quite the amount here. You currently owe $8,548 to Marco's Chase Freedom Unlimited, $3,600 to Customs Cash Card, $2,365 to Amazon Credit Card, and $824 to Red Card Credit Card. Those are your suggested amounts that you would be paying monthly in order to get all of these gone. Obviously, if you have other expenses that need to be taken care of, then it can be adjusted. But this is what we recommend, as this will get these out the way as fast as possible.
Yep. And your Chase Freedom Unlimited card with that amount will be paid off in 5 years. Jenna's City Customs cash card will be paid off in two, as well as her Amazon credit card, and her red card will be paid off immediately using the money in the savings account. And the way that we suggest you attack it is using both snowball and avalanche methods by taking into account the interest rate and the amount. So if the amount's low but the interest rate's high, you can kind of save that one a little bit for later because it won't accumulate as much interest as some of the higher amounts with the higher interest rates. So you'll be paying off the Freedom Unlimited card first, and then the City Customs card, then the Amazon, and then the red card.
So this is your current transportation situation. Jenna has a lease on a Ford F1, or sorry, Ms. Rivera, you have a lease on a Ford F-150, and we are planning to completely forget about that after it runs out. We're not gonna try to purchase a car or anything. Because you have accepted a new position at your job, you are now a bidder. They have offered you company transportation because you're obviously gonna be moving around a lot more. So, we will look for more sustainable options until that's figured out, but at the moment, this will work out quite well. In terms of Mr. Rivera, you currently owe $53,596 on your 2024, I believe, Ford Bronco that you purchased. We plan to pay this off in around 5 years at $1,080.30 a month. And you had an overhanging income tax debt of, I believe, $1,500. We have spoken to your grandparents and they have graciously agreed to use some of your future inheritance money to get that out of the way for you. So that will not be an issue going forward.
And as far as your camping goes, this is the one thing where it's not currently in your budget, but it will be in the future. This does not mean you can't go camping. So obviously, with camping, the camper is expensive. So starting off, you could go with tents, sleeping bags, just kind of get yourself out in the nature. And once you got your debts paid off and you start accumulating more wealth, then you can start going glamping and get that camper figured out.
Yes. Thank you very much for listening, guys. We really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I have a question for you guys. You guys had mentioned that you wanted us to increase the savings into our 401ks at work. I think you said 8,000 each, correct?
Yes.
So I have a defined benefit plan at work, and I don't know how that even works. Would you guys be able to, is it the same as a 401k? How does that even work?
I believe Jenna had a defined benefit or something
That's-
to do with that on her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, I'm
Yeah.
Jenna. Yeah, I had
So-
a defined benefit.
Sorry. Oh, I keep forgetting. All right. We had something on that in here, didn't we?
Hard to find nothing.
Yeah.
And do you know if I'm able to even, it says, right now I'm just contributing 8% of my income. Can I tell them I want to do 8,000, or is it just gonna be a percentage of my income?
I'm pretty sure it would be a conversation with your employer about raising the capital, not
Okay.
the other way around.
Okay.
I have a question. I was wondering if our current life insurance is sufficient for our family's needs. Can you tell me anything about life insurance? It's okay if you can't.
We thought that your guys' insurance was perfect for your guys' family size, so we weren't really concerned with that as long as you guys are keeping up with the payments.
Okay, thank you.
Or if you have any new additions, of course.
Good point. I don't wanna put you on the spot, but if you wanna ask a question.
Still thinking.
Do you guys know that if by increasing these amounts into our retirement savings will, I had told you guys I wanted to retire at 59 and Marco wants to retire at 62, would these amounts be able to get us there?
We recommend that you wait until you're 65, both of you guys 65, and because of this, you guys will have 150,000 saved because of your 401k, and we think that would be enough for you to be comfortable living on retirement.
So at 65, we're gonna have 150,000 total?
Yes, with your, for when Marco retires, you will have 150,000 by 65, and if you want, you can keep putting it until you retire, and it will just continue to grow.
Okay. But if we're spending, right now, 8,000 a month,
Yeah, that would.
would 150,000
Oh,
get
I'm
us
sorry.
through retirement?
8,000 per year. So 150,000 will get you through retirement comfortably. That is like, we looked it up and did the numbers, and that's the amount that you should have comfortably living.
I'm good if you're good.
Yeah.
Nice.
My question was
Okay.
also, do we have enough to retire, so
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that you asked that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Great, well done.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
Thank you very much.